Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys for tuning in once again. So today I am going to be doing a Q&A. I asked you guys like months ago to send me questions, mommy related questions, family related questions, basically like life related questions, anything that you could think of, any questions that you have, and I will do my best to answer. So you guys did send me a lot of questions, and I also have been receiving questions like every day, even not just on that day. So I just made a big list of some of like the common questions that I get all the time, and yeah, so let's just go ahead and get straight into the video. So, of course, I have all of the questions on my phone. I have a ton. So hopefully we can get through this video quickly. Hopefully it won't be too long of a video. But yeah, I definitely wanted to, yeah, get you guys up to speed, because I know like I kind of got off track with my mommy updates like I usually do. And trust me, it's just because a lot has been going on. We are in the process of moving. We are like, yeah, it's summertime, so yeah, it's been a lot going on, but I am here and I'm so happy to be back and making videos. Okay, so the first question, how does your oldest feel about having siblings so far apart in age? My oldest is okay with it. At first, it was kind of that awkward transition, like, oh, there's new babies in the house. What's my role? Like, what do I do? But she has really, she is so close to her brother and sister, and they're inseparable as far as I'm concerned. Like, those are her little babies too. So Taylor is always definitely like, oh mommy, let me go get my sister, or let me go get my brother. Like, I don't even have to ask her to do things at this point. She just does it. I guess because she watches what I do, and she kind of like mimics me, so I definitely see a lot of that in her. So yeah, the age gap is, it was honestly, it was something that I thought was going to be a little bit of a challenge, because I have to now find activities that are suitable for my older children and my younger children. But yeah, we've been doing great so far. Next question, do you want more children? Do I want more children? I'm open. Do twins run in your family or your husband's family? Yes, twins run in my family. We are the 6th set of twins, so it's not uncommon on my side. So yeah, I actually get questioned that a lot. That's probably my most asked question, is whose side of the family twins run on, if any. But yeah, twins definitely run on my side of the family. Yeah, they're all over the place on my side, so we are not the only ones. How did you come up with your children's names? So each of my children have like meanings behind their names, sort of. All right, my baby girl decided to join us. She's up from her nap. Say hi. Say hi. She's just looking at the camera. But yeah, so anyways, all of my children have some sort of meaning behind their names. My oldest, Taylor, her middle name comes from a passed down name in my family. So our middle names are Marie. All of my daughters have the middle name Marie. So Taylor Marie, Araya Marie, and my name, Kenesha Marie. So that is that. And then Jais is my first boy. His name means, Jais means victorious, or Jais Jameer is his name. and it means victorious prince. So yeah. And then Araya, of course, Araya is derived from the word aria, which is song. And we named her that because every time I would have a sonogram, she always looked like she was singing. So I'm like, Araya. But let's not do aria, let's do Araya. So yep, it's my little singer right here. So yeah. Let's see. What size clothes do they wear? I guess this question is geared towards the twins. The twins can currently wear up to 12-month clothing, depending on where it's manufactured. So they're wearing like 9 to 12 months at this point. Juggling work life and family life can be difficult, especially with the way things have changed due to COVID. How do you do it? Yes, I definitely agree with that statement. It is difficult with twins, plus older children or multiple children, period, to shuffle work-life balance. It just takes a bit of scheduling and some sort of a structure. But I will say the one thing that helped me out a lot is the fact that I'm able to work from home. I'm able to be here, so I'm able to go to doctor's appointments. My job is pretty flexible with allowing me that work-life balance, so I'm able to do a lot of the things that I wouldn't typically be able to do if I had to commute to the office every day. So I'm blessed in that aspect, and really I've developed a routine that helps me accomplish things, whether that be making sure I get a certain amount of work done, and then also carving out time for my children, and making sure that I am prepared for the unexpected if we get sick or anything happens, or if a doctor's appointment has to be intertwined into the schedule. So yeah, I definitely think routine and the fact that my job is very flexible is working in my favor right now. Next question, does your C-section scar bother you? No, my C-section scar does not bother me at all. I think it healed pretty well. I think my doctor did an amazing job on my my incision. It actually is barely even noticeable. So yeah, it is a little bit numb in that area, and it is still like a tad bit sensitive, like if it's touched, but for the most part it doesn't bother me at all. Next question, is it hard having twins and older children all day? Yes and no. I would say one of the difficult parts about having twins so young and then older children is just trying to figure out what activities can be inclusive of everyone, because the twins are so small and so young. I can't take them everywhere. They're not able to do all the activities that my older kids can do, but we do also have a lot of options. So it just takes a little bit more planning to figure out what we can all do and be included in. Let's see, what's your biggest pet peeve about people approaching you about your kids while out? Oh, this is a good one. So while I'm out, especially like if I'm at the mall or something, like I get approached a lot by people who are just curious about babies. People love babies. People love to invade your space, and people love to, ask questions, which is no problem really. I just do ask that people, kind of respect our space and not be all up in my kid's face or anything like that. But I haven't really had any problems or issues with anyone that I felt like I needed to really address. But I think the biggest pet peeve that I have about people approaching me in public about my children is just them not respecting our space. Like they're always, maybe a little bit too close for comfort. How did you lose your pregnancy weight so fast? Do you work out a lot? This is another question that I get asked a lot. Honestly, to lose my pregnancy weight, I will tell you this. I think that it has a big part of losing weight, or, you know, not even just losing weight, but getting back to how you were before. First off, you're not going to go back completely to how you were before, because your body just went through childbirth. You're not going to be the same, ever. Your body is still not how it used to be back when I had my oldest. It is what it is. And I don't expect for my body to be 100% back to where it was before I had the twins either. That's just not realistic. What I did before I was pregnant was I did work out a lot, and I was a much more clean eater beforehand. So going into my pregnancy, I didn't eat the best all the time, but I still tried to maintain that clean eating, while still, you know, making sure that I ate enough and the right things for my babies. Yeah, so, and then afterwards, I also think that one of the things that helped me out with dropping off some of the pounds were breastfeeding, because you burn a lot of calories with that. And then also the activity, like I do a lot. Even though I'm not in the gym all the time, or in the gym nearly as much as I was prior to having my twins, I'm still doing things around the house. I still take walks. I still am like moving around and stuff like that. So I think that all, and then I also have started to go back into eating cleaner. So those things factor into weight loss, but there's no like magic special recipe or anything like that. So I hope you guys aren't looking for like a special magic wand that I can wave. But no. Do you have a strict bed routine? When do you get rest? I guess a bed routine for the twins, yes, I do. So for my kids, bedtime is at 9:30 p.m. every day, except for weekends. Weekends are 10:30 p.m. I do allow them to stay up a little bit later on weekends. But the twins will go to bed at 9:30 p.m. That just helps me kind of get them into a routine and know that, okay, this is my wind down time, and that way I can kind of sort of guarantee myself some time to spend with my husband, to get some stuff done around the house, and to get some rest. And it does, for the most part, it works. The kids, they fall asleep naturally around 9:30. So at this point, their bodies have gotten used to that routine that I kind of established for them. And yeah, it makes life a whole lot easier, because now that I have two free hands and I can get stuff done. And yeah, so, and I'm much happier because I'm getting rest. And my husband also. So yeah, that's that one. Someone said, OMG, your kids are beautiful. We want more pictures. Oh, thank you so much to whoever left that comment. I really appreciate it. My kids mean the world to me. And I'm so proud of them. Like, being a mother is the best feeling in the world. To raise to look at little people every day who are just like, who are looking up to you and who are essentially a little piece of you. So yeah, I'm so blessed. I am not a big fan of posting like a whole lot of pictures of them. I have posted like a few pictures here and there of them when they were first born. I think I waited a while before they were first born to post pictures of them, but I did post like some pictures of them, and I do occasionally post them on my Instagram stories, but I'm not a big fan of posting like a whole lot of pictures of them. They probably won't have their own like Instagram page for a while, if at all, just because I want to be careful with how much internet exposure they get. You never know who's out there. So yeah, but thank you so much. They are the loves of my life. All right, next question. When will you do more travel vlogs? I will be doing more travel vlogs once I start traveling again. which is very, very soon. We cancel all of our vacations this summer. Well, pretty much all of our vacations this summer were canceled, just because we are in the process of moving, and I really needed to put my focus on that. But once we're done with the moving and everything, hopefully we can get back out somewhere. And yeah, the travel vlogs are not going anywhere. Those are probably my favorite vlogs to do. I love to travel. My husband loves to travel, and I really do enjoy putting together those types of videos. So you definitely will be seeing much more of the travel vlogs, so stay tuned for that. When do you get free time? What are your favorite things to do? I get free time whenever I make free time. No, the weekends for the most part is like, of course, I get the most free time because I don't have to work. Favorite thing to do is travel. I love traveling, and I love photography as well, and I love spending time with my family. How has mommy life been? Mommy life has been amazing. It's been so much fun. My kids definitely keep me on my toes. They keep me always looking forward to the future, and I am just so blessed to be in this position right now and to be thriving. But yeah, there's nothing better than being a mom. That's like, I would not trade this for the world. So yeah. Let's see. If you could have your dream job, what would it be? Besides being a mother, which I already had that dream job, my dream job would be a world traveler. I would love to go to every country in the world and just vlog it, document it. I would love that. So yeah, I would say that would be my dream job. Did you experience postpartum depression or the baby blues with either of your pregnancies? If so, how did you cope? Yes and yes. I experienced and experience postpartum depression / the baby blues with both of my pregnancies. With Taylor's, when I was pregnant with Taylor, that's really the first time that I experienced postpartum depression. I was much younger. I was 19 years old when I had her. I was in a different part of my life. I was in my first year of college, and I was struggling to find myself and figure out how I was going to continue to pursue my dreams and aspirations, and be the best mother I could for her. But I will say that she was my biggest source of motivation, and my parents as well. Like, they hats off to them, because my parents have been my ride or die for like since the beginning of time. So I'm so fortunate to have them, and I really, like, collectively, I couldn't have done it without them. Now fast forward to my second pregnancy, which is the twins. Alright. No more talking. No more talking. Fast forward to my second pregnancy with the twins. Yes, I went through postpartum depression. I honestly feel like I'm still going through it. I still have a lot of days where I feel down. But I've learned to cope by recognizing what my triggers are, and actually talking about it, and not bottling up my feelings, because I feel like one of my biggest downfalls is that I bottle up my feelings, and then when I get to a breaking point, they all come out, and by the time I have a lot of issues that have been unresolved. So I just, to help me cope, I've been expressing my feelings more. I've been taking that time to recognize what my triggers are, and so yeah, that's been happening. That's what's been helping. But yeah, that's a whole nother video. Next question: have you thought about moving / relocating to another state? Absolutely. I currently live on the East Coast, in the DMV area right now. I've always wanted to move elsewhere, so I would love to move down south, maybe Atlanta or West Coast. I would love to go to California. I used to want to live in New York City, but that was like in my college days. But yeah, so yeah, I definitely would love to move to another state. So yeah. Next question, what is one random fact about you that no one knows? Let me see. Oh, okay, so one random fact is I used to be, not anymore, I used to be really afraid of peacock feathers. Like, it was to the point where I would have full-blown panic attacks whenever I would see a peacock feather. Next story, my granny, who lives in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, she had peacock feathers, a bundle of peacock feathers, like right at the entrance of her front door, and I used to be so terrified to go into the house every time we would go to visit my granny. I hated it so bad. Like, and now, fast forward to now, I don't know why I used to be afraid of peacock feathers. I think they're absolutely beautiful. And I actually had a pair of peacock feather earrings at one point that I lost in Niagara Falls. But yeah, I used to be afraid of peacock feathers, and yeah, don't tell nobody. Okay, next question. How often do you pump? I pump every once in a while now. I don't pump too much anymore. I've slowed down with my pumping a lot because my twins are now eating solids, baby food. So, and plus, yeah, I nurse a lot more. So I kind of nurse on demand with them. So I'm not pumping as much, but I still do pump. I will pump if I have more milk than what they'll take at the moment, which does happen every now and then. So yeah, I don't pump as much. So I'm not on the same pumping schedule that I was, that you've seen in earlier videos when I showed you guys, like, you know, how often I pump, what I do to increase my milk supply. I no longer have to do that because solids have been introduced, and that kind of holds them over for a little bit longer, in addition to the milk that I nurse them with. Okay, so next question. Do your kids have godparents? If so, how did you choose them? Are you a godparent? Yes and yes. They all have the same godparent, which is my best friend. If so, how did you choose them? Okay, so they all have the same godparent, which is my best friend. It was pretty much a no-brainer. I trust her with everything, so she is my kid's godparent. And she's absolutely amazing. Wouldn't trade her for anything. So, bestie, if you're watching this video, I love you, girl, and you are the best godmother ever. And then, are you a godparent? Yes, I am a godparent. I actually had 5 godchildren. 5 godchildren. I have 3 goddaughters and 2 godsons. So yes, I am a happy godparent as well. And as far as I'm concerned, they all my children. They all my babies. They're absolutely amazing also. Let's see. Next question. How do you feel about getting vaccinated? I guess this is relating to the COVID-19 vaccine. I feel like if you feel that it's safe to get the vaccine, get it. If you are uncomfortable with getting the vaccine, do your research and make the best decision for you. I can't really tell anyone to go get the vaccine or don't get the vaccine. There's enough information out there for you to make the best decision for yourself and your family. So yeah, that's how I feel about the vaccine. Can you do a video on how you travel with your babies? Yes, that would actually be a good video on how, like, I get them ready and make sure that they have everything situated. I wish I would have seen this question a lot sooner, because we actually just did a trip. about a month ago, and I could have showed you guys how I travel with them, but maybe I'll do a sit down video and talk to you guys about like how I travel with them and what I make sure I pack, and how, you know, some travel hacks for traveling with twins and traveling with kids in general, because yeah, I think it will definitely be helpful for people to see that. Question: did you film your oldest child's birth? Yes, I did. Taylor's birth was recorded. Her dad recorded it for me, of course, duh. And I also vlogged my entire pregnancy. So actually nothing that I'm doing with the twins is anything different from what I did with Taylor. It's just that I took all of those videos down off of YouTube. I kind of wish that I didn't, but I did have like a whole vlog series on Taylor's her birth, plus when I was pregnant I did all the videos of each week of my pregnancy. I still have the videos, I might upload some. And then I vlogged the first couple of months after she was born as well. I took them down because back then I felt like I looked so much different when I was pregnant. Like, I look back at the videos and all of a sudden I was just like, oh no, like I looked a mess. So I took them down. Part of it was I was going through a lot emotionally, of course, like with the postpartum depression that I mentioned to you guys earlier. But yeah, I did vlog my entire pregnancy and postpartum with Taylor. What's your favorite memory with your family? My favorite memory with my family is going to Disney. I think that was so much fun for us to go to Disney World. Oh, actually, you know what? My favorite memory with my family was when I got married. When I got married, it was the first time that my family had actually, well, my parents had actually been out of the country before. So, and I think it was the first time that my husband's family had been out of, or his parents had been out of the country before as well. So it was really nice to see them be able to enjoy another part of the world. And I got married in Los Cabos, Mexico. So it was like a vacation in itself. So it was really amazing. I was really excited about that. Yeah, and it was also both of our children's first time out of the country. My husband has a son who's the same age as my daughter. And it was his first time. It was his first time out of the country, and it was also my daughter's first time out of the country too. So, and they really loved it. It was amazing. So, have you ever experienced pressure to have more children? No, not really. Have you or will you ever consider daycare? I would consider it. I won't say that I won't ever consider daycare. I will consider it, but I don't think that I will need to do daycare anytime soon, just because I've been able to work from home and take care of my children. And I absolutely love, you know, working from home and taking care of my children. I love having my children with me all the time. It's a sense of security that I have when I have all my kids with me, and I know, you know, where they are, what they're doing, how they're being treated. Not to say that anything's wrong with daycare. Nothing is wrong with daycare. And in fact, I feel like daycare does help create a social aspect for a child. But there is also a bit of worry that comes with, as a mom and as a dad, when your child or children are under the care of someone else for any amount of time. So, and I'm like, I have OCD about, you know, anyone else taking care of my kids. So, I prefer that they be with me, and I'm happy with how things are, to be honest. So, okay, next question. Will you make a YouTube channel for your twins? Probably not. I'm not sure. I don't think so. Not anytime soon, at the least, because like I said, I try and limit the amount of internet exposure that they have, just for safety purposes and to preserve their childhood. Not that they're famous or anything like that, they're clearly just regular people. But if I do end up putting them on YouTube, it'll either be on this channel as like a little feature, like I just had Araya up, or it will be on Taylor's channel. She has a channel, my oldest daughter, at Taytime TV. We may change it to Tay and Twins, or yeah, they may be on that channel. But as far as a separate YouTube channel, not right now. I just think that they're too young. And plus I have my hands full right now, so I really want to dedicate my time to making the mom videos and travel videos. And if they do express interest in wanting to be on YouTube and wanting to make videos and stuff like that, then I will let them be on YouTube. But for right now, we'll just keep it at a minimal. But yeah, so sorry I sound out of breath. I just ran up a flight of stairs. So all the questions that I have for today. Thank you guys so much for sending in your questions, and thank you guys also for being so patient with me. I know that it takes me much longer to film these videos than before because I don't have the luxury of just like all this free time. But and we have a lot going on right now. But I hope to show you, I have so much more content that's coming. I have some great things that are in store. 2022 though is about to be lit, like lit. I'm talking trips, I'm talking like, yes, everything, DIYs, trips. We are about to just level up and really elevate in 2022. I'm so excited. I have so much in store. I want to tell you guys so badly, but I have to, you know, keep it under wraps and trust the process and make sure that everything, all my ducks are in line first before I just go boasting about things. But so I'm really excited about this upcoming year. 2021 has been an amazing year so far, and yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. My camera is about to die, so I gotta go. Plus I am about to go to dinner with my husband. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys for watching, and until next time, stay blessed and stay beautiful. Bye guys.